Hey guys, so it's me, Trudy Healy with Beacons of Angel Light, and so I am shooting the weekly romance reading. I was guided to do this one first and foremost, and it's for the week beginning, hang on a second. I think it's the week beginning the 15th. Yeah, the 15th, Monday 15th. Also, next week, not the 15th, the week after that, we have a new moon, a full moon in Taurus, which is also Venus ruled. So we have a lot of Venusian energy here that we're dealing with. I want to speak on behalf of that energy, being a Libra, being Venus ruled. You know, everybody thinks of Venus, or not everybody, I guess, people who may not know, but Venus is typically associated with love, and so also I want to give you the notion that Venus and Libra are very warlike. They're warriors, and the essence that they are able to digest emotions and move forward like water rolling off of a slide. Okay, so a lot of the things that we are processing currently are a lot of deep, I don't know, perhaps linked to childhood. I'm getting also a message here that for the divine masculine, who is, I want to stress this, by the way. So in the reading, you'll find that I'm dividing this as divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? And that's irrespective of your gender. It's irrespective of whether your relationship is heterosexual, homosexual, or what, okay? So that being said, for the divine masculine, who is indeed male in this lifetime, right? Stay with me here, guys. So for the divine masculine, who is indeed male in this lifetime, the energy that I'm receiving is that there is... So I was talking about it last week, also for the divine feminine. But this week it's really translating for the divine masculine, okay? Is that paternal energy, and paternal in this instance, it's more maternal, so it's definitely coming from the mom. So I feel like divine masculine is trying to break away from the parents, trying to break away from specifically the mother, and I don't know, live his own life without her judgments and input, so to speak, or something like that. And also, I wanted to say that there is a lot of upgrades in fluids this week, and yeah, definitely the ones that we're drinking, but more so our bodily fluids are being upgraded. A lot of blood upgrades, a lot of semen upgrades, a lot of urinary upgrades. Bear with me just a moment. The cat is wreaking havoc again. Okay, yeah, so let's move forward with the reading. Again, this is for the 15th of October 2018. So I'm just moving these cards here to the side because I pulled these out as little extras for guidance here. Oh, my nose is itching. The angel's in here. By the way, I've been working with Archangel Metatron for this connection. And also Saint Germain and the Violet Flame. I have here burning a white tea light candle. The intention that I set forth was to harmonize and for free will to be in the highest order of all involved. So I haven't taken a peek at the cards. Here we go. This first card will reveal how the divine masculine Actually, it's going to reveal the main energy of the Divine Masculine here. So we have their third eye chakra. They're using their third eye to see things. They're having visions. Perhaps they're having visions of truths or visions of what they'd like to see. I'm also seeing the Two of Swords. So this is an ally at a time of adversity, not knowing who to trust. There's two options here, so this is weighing out options quite carefully. Let me just double check that because angels are asking me to look at it. Yep. Also, these two opponents here, they're equally matched. That's what they wanted me to say. In addition to what I was saying, is that they're two equally matched opponents. These two swords mirror each other. So I'm feeling like this is Divine Masculine battling himself about his connection with Divine Feminine, his equal match, the twin. Also, the 2 here is reminiscent of a 11 because it's a Roman numeral 2. So this for me is a portal. It's a paradigm shift. The angels are telling me timelines are overlapping. That's the vocabulary specifically that they've given me. These are definitely a past life relationship that you are experiencing, but Divine Masculine is having a hard time coming to terms with either union or separation with Divine Feminine. Either way, having a hard time with it. Not knowing which way to go about things. That's the main energy of the week. Now, their focus of the week. Give me just a second here. Okay. So their focus is to open up. They're really trying hard to open up. We also have the 9 of Cups to clarify this. They're trying to open up emotionally, psychologically. You know, the Divine Feminine is apparently not in accordance with the Divine Masculine's cookie cutter shape of what they had visualized for the Divine Feminine to be. So they are trying to keep an open mind, an open heart, and open up about their emotions. To further clarify this, we have the 9 of Cups. Cups are always celebrations, flirtations. This is a lot of social life, a lot of good friends, party places. So this is their focus of the week, is meeting people, experiencing happiness and good relationships. Also, they're having in this specific week, I'll call it a silver tongue because everyone is understanding them where usually they feel very misunderstood. I want to continue on that note. They will still feel, Divine Masculine will feel misunderstood in spite of this week of hoorah. You know, I got my message across without it being warped. But they do feel highly misunderstood in general. However, with the Divine Feminine, they don't feel as misunderstood, and they feel it's safe to open up. So perhaps these two are coming together because they're feeling it's safe to socialize and drink some of these cups and ease that communication. Maybe there's some drinking involved. I'm feeling that, you know, otherwise it may not have been mentioned. I don't know, it may not apply for everyone, but so this third set here of cards we have is what they wish they could tell you. So here, we got this last week, I think. They wish they could tell you that they want to rebuild the relationship. They want to reestablish this heart connection. They are definitely guarding their heart. It's been hurt and damaged before, but if you look here into the detail of the card, there's a lot of geometry, and this also has like a little undertone of hues of purple, and I was talking about it last week very emotionally, might I add, but you know, the purple and that geometry, this is sacred geometry. This is, and I was talking about Archangel Metatron. So this really excites me. They're having, you know, divine synchronicities that they're experiencing that are just irrefutable, undeniable, beautiful synchronicities that are divine intervention, if you will, from the cosmic realm. Then we have a lot of swords so far. Only 3 cards pulled, and we have a lot of swords. By the way, the numbers that we have is 6, 4, and 16. 6 and 4 is 10. And 16. Okay. Anyway, so we have here 4, again, of swords. Oh, and by the way, this is 9 and 2. So the 4 of swords. Oh, this is divine feminine. Let me not touch that. 4 of swords. This is, what is this one? I should know this. Okay, so I believe that both parties are feeling this. It's a need to retreat from the troubles of life. Kind of like you want to go on a vacation or just get away from everyone's energy because it's overwhelming your thinking. It's time for you to take a peaceful interlude and, you know, regroup, reprocess all of these thoughts, reorganize and restructure, and do away with whatever is no longer serving and isn't properly yours. I'm getting that there was like an infiltration of thinking, perhaps from the mom of the divine masculine, or one of the parents, or it could be a religious structure, or I don't know, this could manifest in so many different ways, but that's where they're talking about that. So this is what they wish they could tell you. They're wanting to rebuild, but they're in the middle of this like healing, letting go, spending time with themselves so that they can make room for you properly, and letting go of past hurt so that they, you know, like, you're not the one that cut them, yet they're bleeding all over you. So they don't want to do that. They're realizing that they're damaging something that's potentially good, and that's what they're wanting to tell you, that they're working on themselves so that they can rebuild, and not in the same fashion as the last time. They'd like to rebuild on healthful terms because the sun is here in the background. Okay? The rose is here at the center. Right, so this next couple cards is what's blocking them. Yep, let's see. We have helpless and hopeless, and to go with this, we have the sun. So this person, divine masculine, is feeling helpless and hopeless, and that's just an illusion that's inside of their mind. This is a blue border. So this is of the headspace of the cosmic realm, and this is how you're connecting with the world from the cosmic realm. Also, to further clarify this, we have the sun in the reversed position, which is like you're feeling like there's nothing going for you. Like it's all just bleh, not wonderful, not sunny, bright, shiny, happy times, people holding hands. I mean, this guy's supposed to be like Putin riding around naked on a horse, but you're not seeing it that way. the flowers are upside down and the sun is on the other side of the world. It's dark, it's night for you. Your world is entirely upside down and you're feeling helpless and hopeless. I'm gonna leave that upside down. Right. So in the next position we have advice to overcome the blockage. So this is embrace, obviously divine masculine. Here, if you want to rebuild, which is your desire, which you wanted to tell your divine feminine, if it is your wish to rebuild, then it behooves you to embrace all of the cosmic gifts that are being granted to you and don't miss the opportunities. Majestic as you are, there is divine timing and it'll present itself, you know, but you have to be open to receiving it and embracing what's being presented to you, because if you turn away from it, you know, like these are two opposites. This person here is guarding. This person is open to receiving. So let's say these people were to come together. I mean, they're not embracing one another. So why is this one going to wait for this one with its arms closed? It's kind of like the situation you have going on with your divine feminine. And so divine masculine is being encouraged to open those arms up and let the heart illuminate its highest, brightest color and be open instead of guarded. So to further clarify this, again, more swords. We have the 7 of Swords. This is I only have so many fucks to give and you're not getting one. There is something you are hiding from, or there's something divine masculine is hiding from divine feminine. And I guess divine masculine really needs to continue that act, yet embrace divine feminine. I really don't like this, but that's what is coming up. Divine masculine is one shady mofo. Sorry. So then, the most likely outcome for the week. I love this. I was talking about Libra, and, well, it's not justice, but it's judgment, and it may as well be justice, because this is kind of like a decisive week. I want to say the next couple of weeks, because we have Venus in retrograde. Everything that's surging, you know, relationships are definitely being tested, especially the twin flame energy here, soulmates. I'm drinking Serenity. May you be filled with lots of it. And so, yeah, judgment. So you are being judged. Divine masculine is being judged by divine feminine in terms of efforts and whether you did or did not embrace what has been hidden. Perhaps that's been revealed. And so this is the likely outcome, is that you're using your intuition. The solar plexus chakra comes up. So here we have energy of third eye chakra and solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus is talking about your gut instinct. This week, divine masculine is being guided to go with his gut instinct or her gut instinct in order to be judged less harshly, because divine feminine is personifying, I want to say, like the Queen of Swords energy here, or justice. And divine masculine is definitely facing being judged. Have you been naughty or nice? So, all right, moving on with Divine Feminine. Yep. So, let's see. I'm gonna put these cards away. Oh, wait, no! Ah! I can't do that. We're not moving on with Divine Feminine, nothing. I lie. I lie because we have more. So, also we have more chakra. This is this is solar. No, it isn't. This is sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is number 11. We had here Roman numeral 2, which I was like resonance of 11. We have the 2 X's, which is 20, but I don't know. The 2 X's, 10, 10. Anyway, now we have 11, and it's inspiration. So be careful not to lose your inspiration. Do what inspires you. Dive into what inspires you. That's going to help you rebuild and establish that connection so that you're able to more easily embrace what's coming to you. They're all connected. You know, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, you're being encouraged also to eat orange and yellow foods. Naturally orange and yellow foods, not like mac and cheese, okay, please. So this is talking about diving into your inspiration. So for some of you, this may be, I'm being told playing video games. I'm also being told playing basketball. I'm being shown writing a computer program. Writing music. Writing. Just writing. Okay, so they want you to express what you're healing and let your inspiration flow through your solar plexus, through your intuition. And so, it's a jumbled up there. So you have, I want to go through this again. You have third eye, divine masculine, you have solar plexus, and you have sacral chakra. So the colors that I encourage you to go ahead and naturally occurring colors to bathe or use crystals to hang out with this week, to meditate with, or to eat the naturally occurring foods or drink the naturally occurring fluids in order to aid the process of what's encouraged of you here is purple, orange, and yellow. Also burning candles of this color or herbs. Yeah. Surrounding yourself with this color, wearing these colors. Okay. So we have here messages from divine feminine to divine masculine. What you give will come back. So don't be scared of giving because you're going to receive it timefold. Divine feminine comes through like that. When in doubt, let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. But when there's no doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender. Make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number one in my book. So that's from divine feminine to divine masculine. Also, time for a love fest. That's what divine feminine wants you to know. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons. And usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize the chances of a full-blown 60s style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Groovy you, the universe. And then, as if that weren't enough, we have time to make a demonstration. Divine Feminine is asking you for a demonstration. So the older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than usual and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly, fearlessly love the universe. But this is from your Divine Feminine because she's ancient. Or he, whatever. Because, like I was saying, I always want to associate it with the female, but it's not. It could be masculine or feminine. Even though it's Divine Feminine and masculine, their gender could be the opposing. So, let's move on to... And by the way, let me give credit where credit is due. We're using Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. We're using also Love Notes from the Universe on Love Connection, Chakra Reading Cards by Rachel Charman, and my Tarot by Jonathan D. So, more serenity. Divine Feminine. Okay. May the serenity be with you. Okay. Let's separate these as I had done for Divine Masculine. Main energy. The focus of the week. What they wish they could tell you. Blocking them, the advice to overcome the blockage, and the most likely outcome for the week. Okay. Right. So, Divine Feminine. This week, and for like the last month, I don't know, some of you may have some Libra in your chart somewhere, like in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. So, if you have Libra in there, you have been feeling this. Like I have been, very, very alone. Like you have no one. That house is there all by itself and there isn't a house for miles. And she's going home to no one. But then we also have the Eight of Wands, and if I'm not mistaken, this is communication coming in. Let me just double check that energy. Yeah, because each one of those wands represents I don't know, it could be from all different, yeah, it's delay of, okay, so this is, you've been feeling alone and trapped, segregated, and then this is the movement that you've been praying and waiting for. The blockage is now overcome. It's a resolution of problems, and it is a swiftness of communication. So each one of those ones is representing an energy that's being overcome. There was all of these blockages. Holy cannoli, a lot of blockage. And then we have, that's the main energy of the week, is overcoming all of these blockages, but still feeling alone. So this is what Divine Masculine wishes they could tell their Divine Feminine. You've done really well for yourself. They're actually really proud of you. They think that you're doing really well, and I mean, they're honored. They hold you on a pedestal. This is the way they see you. And this is what they wish they could tell you, but they don't want to tell you. They don't have the courage to tell you. Their ego is in the way of them telling you. There's a lot of reasons why they may not be able to share this with you, but this is how they see you. This is what they wish they could tell you, and that you are worthy. Because it says well-deserved reward. So they just want you to know that you are worthy. They hold you on a pedestal. They see you as this bougie, regal type. Even though that's not depicted in the card. I was given that. They want to protect you. They want to do for you. So that you have to do less. You deserve it. They see you as the Empress. The Empress looks like she's pregnant here. They want you to be the mother of their child. It's also the number 3, which reminds me of Christ. But the Empress represents abundance. Again, they see you as a very abundant person, well-deserving. She is connected to nature. I was saying how they see you as regal. She is the Empress. And they almost feel like maybe they're not good enough for you. Because they may not be coming up as the Emperor. Or perhaps in the past they haven't been the Emperor. And so that's why they cannot tell you that this is how they regard you. With such high esteem. So, that's their focus of the week. Maybe they will tell you and make you feel that way. Actually, Divine Feminine, this is your focus of the week. Feeling deserving. So that had to come out that way. I'm being told, hold on, and I'm receiving here. That had to come out that way so that you would better hear my message, because if I was to just say it plain and simply, you wouldn't receive it unless I was saying that that was the message from your Divine Masculine. Now hear me. This is how you need to regard yourself, so that you stop feeling alone, and so that you do receive all of these lifts on the blockage. Your focus needs to be on feeling like you do deserve the reward. Your focus needs to be on being the Empress. You are the maternal figure. You are the abundance. You are potentially pregnant. Oh, somebody tell me if you're pregnant. I want to hear all about it. Okay, so this is what they wish they could tell you. Finally, we have it here. So they wish they could tell you that they are healing. I was talking about this in the Divine Masculine, that they're breaking free. I almost feel like I didn't mention it in the Divine Masculine portion, but the Divine Masculine is like bound to those parental stigmas or religious, I don't know, they're shackled, they're incarcerated, and so here he's breaking free of those shackles. He's liberating himself, and he is coming from a heart space, but the heart space is blue, and it's throat chakra. Lots of communication. The number 17, which adds up to 8, which is infinities. Anyway, then we have the Knight of Swords. For me, the Knight of Swords could be communication with conflict. Could also be, where are the swords? Knights are always offers and opportunities, right? And so moving energy, but just as fast as it moves in, it moves out. I don't know, it's like a player energy. So, Divine Masculine wishes he could tell Divine Feminine. He's in the middle of healing, and he is still healing this player energy of the Knight of Swords because you are the Empress, and so he needs to work this stuff out. This lingering past behavior is lingering. So that's what he's working on healing, and he wishes he could tell you. But I guess that would be like blocking the connection. And it did come up that they couldn't tell us something in their reading. So maybe they can't tell us that that's an aspect of themselves that they're working on, that they're really proud of, their progress. But, you know, like in admitting something awful like this, it could be, you know, like paying for sex. It could be watching pornography. It could be excessive masturbation. I'm feeling like it's toxic views on sex, relationships, marriage, divorce. So I'm feeling that codependency, communication with the partner, and the way that they've previously misconstrued the communication from the other partners. They're being told to release a lot of that because the Divine Feminine emits such a new, refreshed energy. It's completely unlike the energies that Divine Masculine has experienced with their other partners. So they are healing from all of this and the ways that they used to cope with all of those pains from previous experiences. They realize do not resonate with their soul, and they are liberating themselves from these old paradigms and old shackles that no longer serve their higher good. They can't share that with you. So this is what your blockage is for the week, Divine Feminine. So you have Master, you're holding your heart prisoner here. You do not want to fall in love. You are scared. Before you were open to it, and now you're like, no, that just sounds like too much hard work. And I'm going to keep this heart guarded and safe. Your main focus here instead is your home. It could be a move of home for several of you, or upgrades to your furniture. Also, this could be communication. Four of Wands. I'm being guided to look it up. There's something I'm missing, they said. Right, so it's also a card of harvest. It is fall time. You're feeling alone. Okay, and this just goes hand in hand with the well-deserved reward and the Empress being plentiful and abundant. Perhaps you haven't been feeling plentiful and abundant, but you're keeping your heart safe is keeping you abundant and in flow and in harmony somehow. Keeping your heart safe is perhaps the successful conclusion of the project. This is what's blocking you. So what's blocking you? Hold on, no, wait. What is it, guys? Okay. So your focus has been on executing Divine Feminine. Your focus has been on executing this partnership with Divine Masculine, who continues with this Knight of Swords energy. So that's what's been blocking you, and instead you need to keep your heart under lock and key and focus on matters of the home, because things are moving and moving and moving. You keep saying moving. So that I don't know who's moving or where you're moving to. So then we have, this is the advice to overcome the blockage. Yes, keep your heart under lock, but there has to be an equal give and receive. So if you still feel like this connection, because I feel like a lot of you are looking into potentially disconnecting, you know, the heart's fractured here. So if you do want to continue pursuing this connection, you have to share the love. We have the Five of Cups to further clarify it. My nose is itching because the angels are here. Hold on a second. Ah! Sorry, guys. All right, so this is the advice to overcome the blockage. Somehow they're saying share the love and stop crying over spilt milk. So even though your heart is fractured, yes, keep it guarded, but stop crying over spilt milk. You're heartbroken. Divine Feminine is heartbroken, and Divine Feminine needs to continue sharing the love in spite of that heartache. Because even though the card sounds grim, it's encouraging Divine Feminine to look for happiness in another direction instead of crying over spilt milk. There has to be a sharing of love, though. And the most likely outcome for the week is love. I do feel, however, this is a very immature beginning stage of a love, because right, clarifying it, we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is a very immature energy. Let me find it here. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is very introverted person, so they're having a hard time communicating, and both of these people are having a hard time communicating. They're very shy, and you need to have patience. Pentacles is the slowest moving energy. There is love, and the Divine Feminine is going to feel that at the end of this week. But there needs to be patience if this connection is going to grow. You know, these vines didn't grow overnight. It takes time for this to develop and grow upward, or in whatever direction it's going to go in. So that's what the Page of Pentacles is coming up for, representing a slow-moving, slow-growing love. All right, let me not put them away because we're not done. So for the chakra that we need to work on, this is also the same chakra that the Divine Masculine got, was the sacral chakra. This is the womb energy and divine wisdom. Oh no, I'm lying. Oh my gosh, this is soul star chakra. So you are being encouraged to this week dive into your cosmic realm, all of the divine downloads. You're asking for guidance. You will be receiving guidance as long as you don't block it. So if you tune into your intuition, if you tune into your guides, if you are being told that you are heavily guided, Divine Feminine, and so when you go outside and you have a moment with an animal, or you hear a ringing in your ear, or you find a turned up penny that says "In God We Trust," or you find a feather where it shouldn't be, or hear a song on the radio that means something when you were thinking or speaking about something, the synchronicities are undeniable. Go ahead and read up on what it is that's being brought to mind. There's repetitive thoughts that you're having, perhaps linked in with your dreams, and you will be guided to the wisdom that you need to find divinely. Yeah. So then we have messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. You might not know it now, but you will. And this could be good or bad news, because they were trying to hide something from us. Like I was saying, they're that Knight of Swords energy. So we will find out. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now, feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. And now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always. Love your Divine Masculine. And as I say that, of course, mine sends me a message. Oh my gosh, what is this? Earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal for the great stuff that's coming your way. So never regret love, no matter how blind. It improved your vision. No matter how foolish, it made you wiser. No matter how generous, it made you more. Hubba hubba. Love your Divine Masculine. Love is the reason. Each person in your life is there for a reason. And that reason always has something to do with love. Like me, Divine Masculine. And as if not, it's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to chasing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh wow, I love you, Divine Masculine. So that concludes the reading for both Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I love you all so very much. Leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for those of you who have sponsored me, for those of you who have been clients and exchanged energies with me. If you do want a private reading, click the description box and follow the directions. I love you so much. Don't forget to watch your weekly general reading, which I will be putting out soon. So have a great week. Mwah!